Have you ever wondered how turning 30 might affect your fertility? Let's dive into the facts. In the realm of fertility, our 30s are a time of change. As we bid goodbye to our 20s, our bodies begin to shift gears, and this can impact our fertility. But before you start worrying, know this. Every woman's journey is unique, and many women conceive naturally well into their 30s and even 40s. So, what actually happens in our 30s? Well, here's the lowdown. The fertility of a woman generally starts to decline gradually in the late 20s and early 30s. This shift is subtle at first, but it becomes more noticeable after the age of 35. This is due to the decreasing number and quality of eggs in the ovaries, a natural process that occurs as we age. Alongside this, you might notice some changes in your menstrual cycle. It could become less regular, or you could experience heavier or lighter periods. These are common signs of changing fertility, but they can also be influenced by many other factors, such as stress or changes in weight. So it's always worth discussing any significant changes with your healthcare provider. Now, while these changes might sound daunting, it's important to remember that difficulties in conceiving are not a given. Many women in their 30s conceive naturally, without any fertility treatments. Our bodies are resilient and adaptable. And just because you've hit the big 3, 0, it doesn't mean your fertility has hit a brick wall. In fact, the 30s can be a time of great opportunity, a chance to tune into your body and understand it better. You might find yourself more in tune with your cycle, more aware of the subtle signs of ovulation, and more prepared to make conscious choices about family planning. So, as you navigate your 30s, remember this: fertility is not a fixed entity. It's a journey, one that's different for everyone. It's about understanding your body, listening to it, and making the decisions that are right for you. And most importantly, it's about not losing hope. Remember, every individual is unique, so these changes might not apply to everyone in the same way. Now that we've covered the physical changes, what about the cognitive and emotional changes that might occur in your 30s? Let's delve into the cognitive side of things first. In your 30s, you might notice a more strategic approach to family planning. The casual musings of your 20s may transform into more concrete plans, as you consider the best timing, financial implications, and even the impact on your career trajectory. This increased awareness can lead to more informed decisions and proactive actions. If you come across any difficulties in conceiving, the cognitive shift can also mean considering various fertility treatments. These can range from medication to assist with ovulation to more advanced procedures like in vitro fertilization. The decision to pursue these options is highly personal, and it's completely okay to take your time to weigh the pros and cons. Moving on to the emotional side, the 30s can bring about heightened feelings of pressure or stress around fertility. This is especially true if you've yet to start a family. It's like there's a biological clock ticking in the back of your mind, reminding you of the passing time. Adding to this, there might be a desire to strike the perfect balance between your blossoming career and starting a family. This can be a challenging tightrope to walk, and it's okay if you feel overwhelmed at times. Some women may also experience feelings of guilt or anxiety, especially if they encounter difficulties in conceiving. It's essential to remember that these feelings are completely normal. It's okay to seek support, whether it's from loved ones or professional counselors. The journey of fertility in your 30s can be an emotional roller coaster with its highs and lows. But it's also a time for self-discovery, growth, and making choices that align with your personal goals and values. While these changes might seem overwhelming, remember that it's completely normal to have these thoughts and feelings. It's all part of the journey. Let's recap what we've learned about fertility in your 30s. Physically speaking, fertility tends to decline gradually from the late 20s and early 30s, with a sharper decline after the age of 35. This could lead to irregular menstrual cycles and potential difficulties in conception, though many women still conceive naturally. Cognitively, there's often an increased awareness and planning around family decisions. If difficulties in conceiving are encountered, women may consider exploring fertility treatments. On the emotional front, women in their 30s might feel heightened pressure or stress around fertility, particularly if they haven't started a family yet. The ticking of the biological clock can bring about concerns, and the desire to balance both career and family can add to the emotional landscape. Remember, every woman's journey is unique, and there are many paths to parenthood. Don't let the fear of change hold you back from embracing this exciting chapter of life.